I would like to hear from somebody else, though, before we take a final vote.
Mr. Chair.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Chairman. Mr. Chair.
Senator Lucas.
Peterson.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. I've listened to with great interest to all of the statements that have been made on this qualified immunity bill, and I'm not the least bit torn. We have what I think is a movement behind us in terms of getting this qualified immunity bill passed. I'm not the least bit confident that if we put this bill off to another session, or either send it to board grades, or whatever we decide to do this afternoon, and I pretty much think I know where it's headed. I'm not the least bit convinced that there will be any number of brown and black people who will be killed by police officers by the time we come back to the next session.
Mr. Chair.
There's so much more that I could say about how I feel about this, because it's not just our young children, it's not our children, just our children that we're having to talk to. Some of us stand in fear of the police in our own communities. And it doesn't matter how much you've accomplished in your lifetime. If you look like me, most of us are afraid of the police officers in our communities. It's for that and many other reasons that I intend to vote for this bill. It doesn't matter to me what everybody else thinks about it or how they vote. But my conscience tells me that if we keep kicking this can down the road, that we will continue to see black and brown people dead in the streets at the hand of local police departments. There's a critical mass behind us to get this bill passed. And I personally have the courage to vote in favor of the bill, and for any other motion, I will vote no.
Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair.
Senator Peterson.
Yeah. Mr. Chair, speak to the motion.